Hey there, it's George from DinosaurGeorge.com answering all of your questions. You know, the other day I shot one of these videos and I laughed because I said I was coming to you from inside the mouth of a Tyrannosaurus Rex, and so today I thought it would be fun to actually come to you from inside the mouth of my Tyrannosaurus Rex. All right, let's get started. Let's see, we've got Nick from Cleveland, Ohio, that says, was Ouranosaurus more related to hadrosaurs or to the iguanodons? Please respond. Well, Nick, Ouranosaurus is absolutely much more similar to hadrosaurs. I think that's the family he belongs to. He's not really much of an iguanodontid. He really is he's a hadrosaur. The fact that he's got that big sail on his back is kind of strange, but other than that, he's hadrosaur. Okay, Alex from Buffalo, New York. Alex, I think I told you this before. I think you had sent me an email once before. Buffalo, New York was the coldest place I've ever been in my entire life. Man, you guys can keep those winters. I get cold in San Antonio when it gets below 40, but up there, woo, I don't know how you guys survive. He said, and speaking of survival, he said, could a human being survive if he was transported back in time to the late Cretaceous with nothing but the clothes he was wearing? Well, you know, that's kind of cool, Alex. Let's think about this. If you take the average temperature and you take the air pressure and you take the oxygen content and you multiply that times the amount of carbon dioxide and then you divide that by 5, and then you take that number and you look for the square root of 7, that then gives you the answer of not a chance. Man, I don't think a human would survive 5 minutes in the Cretaceous period. There was just way too many nasty critters around there, but that is kind of a cool question, Alex. Okay, Brendan from Fox Island, Washington. Hi, Dinosaur George. I'm a huge fan. Brendan, thank you. I'm a huge fan of you. He said, I would like to know who is more intelligent, T-Rex or Allosaurus? All right. Everybody knows that my all-time favorite dinosaur is Allosaurus. So why would you even ask such a question? Unfortunately for me, the answer is Tyrannosaurus Rex is more intelligent. There's a guy named Dr. Larry Whitmer. Dr. Lawrence Whitmer is the most fascinating guy, and he's done a tremendous amount of study where he has CAT scanned and mapped out the brains of dinosaurs. It is an incredible thing. And I had the opportunity to work with Dr. Whitmer on Jurassic Fight Club, and I got a chance to see some of his study results. And it shows that Tyrannosaurus Rex was a more intelligent dinosaur than Allosaurus. It's unfortunate. I feel terrible for saying that. I feel like a traitor, but unfortunately that's the case. Well, maybe Allosaurus was a little smarter than T-Rex. Of course, I better be quiet. I'm sitting in the mouth of one. All right. Thane from Bangor, Maine. Hi, Dinosaur George. I've seen you on Jurassic Fight Club, and I was wondering if any other dinosaurs beside the raptors had the killing claws. Thane, I'm glad you watched Jurassic Fight Club. I hope you liked that show. No, killing claws are really the thing that differentiate all dinosaurs. You know, I don't know if I can get this in here or not. Actually, I'm sitting beneath my raptor. I have a Tyrannosaurus Rex sitting in here, but I also have a raptor skeleton, and right here next to my face, is the killing claw of a raptor. This is the very thing that makes a raptor, and there were no other dinosaurs that had that. Okay, Michael from Hanover, Germany. Hey George, how are you? Greetings from Germany. Michael, great to hear from somebody from Germany. First of all, is it possible to get in contact with you without using this Ask the Dinosaur George form? The input element is too small. Yeah, Michael, you can. You can email me at contact@dinosaurgeorge.com. But let me tell you something, Michael. I get literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of emails from people, and sometimes it takes me months before I can even open them. So what I do with these Ask the Dinosaur George forms, those are usually put together on a sheet of paper for me and given to me about 2 seconds before we film. And so that's how I know to read them. If you do email me at contact@dinosaurgeorge.com. Just be prepared that it may take me months to be able to answer. He said, what are your opinions about Mary Schweitzer's, Dr. Mary Schweitzer's findings and Dr. Horner's visions about creating a dinosaur from a chicken embryo. You know, I've seen some of that, but I'm not close enough to those studies to really understand. I've seen stuff about that on television, but one of the difficult things about television is oftentimes they give you really short answers and they don't give you the whole story. And so perhaps what they are studying may not come across so well on television. I saw the show and it made me believe that, man, they're 2 minutes away from hatching a dinosaur. But then I started talking to some of the people that are more closely associated with the research, and they said, no, man, that's not even close. The show made you believe that, but that's not really the case. So I think it's fascinating. I like some of the work Dr. Horner does. I disagree with him on some things, but I disagree with everybody on some things. But Dr. Horner really seems to be really on the cutting edge, but I don't know how close they are to really doing that. Okay, he said, and now my second question. Sorry if I bother you too much already. You don't bother me at all, Michael. Nobody bothers me when they write to me. He said, while the Earth has gone through many stages of geologic periods, may it be from the Jurassic over to the Cretaceous to today, some parts of the Earth before is now underwater, and that's true. My question is, how many species of land dinosaurs do you think are lying in the depths that we will never, or at least not in the distant future, ever find? Wow. That's really cool. That's a cool question. Yeah, there was certainly times where the ocean covered much more of the land, but most of the places where dinosaurs were living are now back exposed. There's not places that I'm aware of where it was dry, the dinosaurs were there, then the ocean crept in and the ocean remained. I don't know though. Man, there's got to be places like that. Let me tell you something just kind of in a nutshell, Michael. I believe that there are tens of thousands of new species of dinosaurs just waiting to be discovered that we have not found. Literally on average, I think it's every 3 weeks, somewhere in the world, a new species of dinosaur is discovered. Who knows what lies in the ocean today? Think about all the sea creatures we haven't found that died and are still under the ocean today. Man, that's what makes paleontology so exciting, is you just never know. He said, okay, this is it for my first round of questions. I hope I haven't wasted too much of your time. And by the way, I love your show. It was airing here not long ago. Thanks for your time and effort. Again, Michael, never apologize for wasting my time. And I appreciate your courtesy for doing that. And that's to everybody, you guys. I love what I do. I enjoy this very much. I mean, what other job could allow somebody to sit within the mouth of a Tyrannosaurus Rex and answer questions to people that love dinosaurs as much as I do? All right. That's it for now, everybody. If you have a question about dinosaurs, go to my website, dinosaurgeorge.com. Click on the Ask Dinosaur George page, fill out the form, and send it to me, and I will do my best to answer it. Remember, try to keep your questions kind of short. Something else to give you guys a heads up on, I'm about to kick off DGTV. It will be on my website. I'm going to go out and literally shoot what would be my version of a television show. I'll take you out in the field to do some excavation. I'll do some interviews. So the other thing I'm looking forward to doing is asking for you to send me your questions by video so that I can actually put your faces and hear you ask your question. So rather than me read your question, I'll be asking you to submit a video to me, and then I'll put your video on DGTV, and the world will get to see you and hear you ask your question. All right, you guys, take care of yourselves. Prepare yourself for a great new year. I think we'll all have a great new year. For you young people out there, make sure to practice your reading. And for everybody out there, let's continue to use good manners. Nothing makes my job more exciting than to deal with courteous and friendly people. Take care, everybody. I'll see you.